Head coach Mike Uremovich joining us after practice leading up to the Auburn game, week 2 of the college football season. Coach, when you look at the work that this team's put in since the Purdue game, how would you assess where it's at?
They're working hard. We got to clean a bunch of stuff up. Obviously, Tuesday practices are where you're installing first and second down game plans. So we got all that in right now. We'll go up and watch the film.
Ty, after the first week of the season, how are you seeing this team prepare for week 2 at Auburn?
Yeah, just with the game one, there's a lot of missed assignments, small little things, pre-snap penalties, things like that. That I think we need to fix for next week. But I think the effort and the want to was there for sure. So just this next week, trying to fix the little missed assignments, the little pre-snap penalties and things like that.
Darin, how did you see the squad attack things here today, first day of practice this week?
Pretty good. We focused on running to the ball, running back to the ball, tempo, getting ready for that. So it was just pretty intense and very focused today.
How have you seen the guys adapt to that game plan so far?
This is our first real week of only 3 practices in a game. So we got to go look at the film right now. There's a lot. I mean, they did a pretty good job with some things today. A couple things we got to clean up, but that's not uncommon for a Tuesday because you're installing a game plan.
You mentioned the fight and the want to. What did you learn in that area about this group?
Yeah, honestly, it's what I expected, really. We had a super physical camp, so I had no doubt that this team was going to come out and play physical on the weekends.
You just mentioned it with a shorter week, now having less time with these practices going into week 2. How have you had to help that with this group to get ready for it?
Well, we just got to be careful with how much quote-unquote new stuff we're putting in. It's still early enough in the year that we've covered most of it in camp, so that shouldn't be an issue. But it is, you're going against a new offense and a new defense, and you got about an hour and 10-minute position meeting to learn it, then you got to go execute on the practice field. So we'll clean it up as the week goes on.
When you turn on the tape, the defensive line group after the first game to the second game, what are some things that you want to focus on?
Definitely pad level. That's something that we're going to emphasize this week, and we have been. And definitely just getting conditioned and getting game ready. We were pretty good in the run game, but just making sure we're able to be conditioned, running to the ball, getting back, getting the read, getting the play in. So just little things like that we can clean up.
When you're looking at all the development through the first couple of days of this week to get ready for Auburn, how have you seen the team attack the practice field?
Yeah, even on Sunday, that's our first day back in the facility. Right after the game, we're lifting, getting in the film. So I think we emphasize having a 1-week season every week. So last weekend is over with now. As soon as Sunday starts, we're on to the next. So we're lifting, getting ready, and then today was first day of practice. Looked pretty good on the offensive side.
You say look pretty good. What stood out?
Really just the making calls, the pre-snap stuff, getting lined up, just making sure that we're 100% on our assignments and not beating ourselves before the play even gets started.
What have you learned about Auburn so far?
They're really talented. They're really talented at every position. They got a really good quarterback that can run and throw the ball. They're good up front on both sides. I mean, they really have very few weak points on their roster.
You're looking at Auburn, over 300 rushing yards for them in their first game of the year. Your run defense against Purdue, very stout. How would you say that your team is prepared for the run?
We can always improve on the stuff we need to, but I feel like we're overall pretty prepared. But we always need to focus on our read key, focus on getting back to the ball, getting ready for tempo, and getting ready for the full of the game because they got a good quarterback and they got a really good O-line and they got a really good running back. So that's just what we're preparing for.